Hello everyone, this is Glo B, cruising the streets of Memphis. We're on Front Street, and to your left you'll see the Odell Horton Federal Building. I used to work in that building years ago, but right now it's the center of national attention because that is where the police officers who were charged with the murder of Tyree Nichols are being tried. We're cruising on down Front Street, and we'll also go along G.E.Patterson Avenue. If you haven't been on either of these streets in a long time, you're going to be surprised at what you'll find. Buckle your seatbelts and let's go for the ride. There's a lot of construction all along downtown Memphis. It makes it kind of hard to get around, but I'm sure once that construction is complete, it'll be well worth it. To the left is the Memphis Cotton Museum. My daughter's been trying to get me to do a vlog on that for the longest, so I guess one will be coming up on that pretty soon. I was surprised to see that Amtrak train parked at the station. I can't wait to take an Amtrak train ride. If you haven't been along this section of Front Street in some years, you'll be surprised, just like me, is what you'll find. All of these apartments, and they're very nice apartments. They've been here when I was working downtown. I surely would have tried to get one. But there are apartments everywhere. And if you can remember, years ago, all along this area were just old buildings that had long been vacated, and we're just standing here, and this really wasn't a desirable part of town. I guess that's called gentrification. Well, you can't stop progress, but these are really nice apartments, and you can see they have the stoppers in the road, so you don't have to worry about those speeders, those guys that like to race up and down the street. They won't be racing up and down the street unless they want to tear up their cars. Going to take this street all the way to where it ends at Riverside Drive, then turn around and go back down, and then we'll go down G.E.Patterson Avenue. If you look to the right, those are luxury high-rise apartments along Riverside Drive. So we're headed now back down Front Street. As I look along the side streets, there appear to be more apartment complexes. One day, I'll just take a ride all around there and just see how many apartments they've constructed along this part of town. I had to pause again and look at that Amtrak train. I'm still dreaming of a train ride. Right, you see the Arcade Restaurant. It is the oldest restaurant in Memphis. It has a rich history, and I'll do a vlog on that sometime in the future. We're now on G.E.Patterson Street, and if you didn't know, Bishop G.E.Patterson served as the presiding bishop and chief apostle of the Church of God in Christ for years. He oversaw a global empire and was a prolific speaker. Many of his sermons are still on YouTube, as well as on Sunday mornings here in Memphis. They come on TV. He founded the Temple of Deliverance in 1975. And we're going to pass by that temple. I'm not sure if that structure to the left is part of the church, but it might be. It's right next to the church. Now we're headed back down G.E.Patterson Street. As you can see along this road, they also have apartment complexes. I saw the sign and had to stop. It said that on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of 1866, mobs of white men led by law enforcement killed around 40 black people, raped several women, had other assaults, and no charges were ever filed. This happened around this area. Before leaving the area, I decided to drive down Riverside Drive to see the water level at the Mississippi, as we've had several days of rain. Looks like in spite of all that rain, the water level is low. You can almost walk out into the river. Oh my goodness. I saw two signs as I was taking pictures of the river, and I thought I'd make them a part of this vlog. One is about Audubon, who made all the pictures, loved to make pictures of nature. And the other one was about James Hyder, who sung Old Man River for years. He had a beautiful voice. And if you're from Memphis, you remember those Memphis symphonies and remember him in his white coat singing that song, Old Man River. Well, we've come to the end. I enjoyed having you with me, and I hope to pick you up on the next drive.